So, as most of you know, I love to make Warrior Cat OCs, but I think a big thing that I do a lot is base my characters off of other characters. And those ones are always my favorites. So, as I run a roleplay server, I've seen some mistakes in this. Yeah, you read the title right. I do it a lot. My most notable is my persona. She's not a warrior cat OC, Neo, but she is actually based on two characters, Neo Metal Sonic from the Sonic franchise and the Phantom of the Wapra from Mario and Rabbids. How I do this is kind of put it in a level system of character creation. It depends on the character you're basing the other character off of. Level 1, it means that the character you're basing off of has little personality and kind of just has vibes. These characters there will be Calavera from Mario and Rabbids and the General Raven from Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. Level 2 has a basic layout with familiar looks. This will be like a basic personality, basic looks. These characters here are the Rabbid plant from Mario plus Rabbids, Edgar Allan Poe's Telltale Heart, and Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Level 3 means the character has a very strong personality, strong looks, overall well made. This is William Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's and the Phantom of the Wapra from Mario and Rabbids again. Back onto level 1, I have two characters here who are level 1 based off of Calavera and the Raven. Calavera, in-game, they don't have much personality besides being very creepy. So what I did with Thornbush here is that I basically took that creepiness and put it into a warrior cat. They have their own personality and such, as for being stoic and cold, but also very creepy. As for Nevermore Star from my roleplay server, Wounds at the Nevermore, it's very obvious she's based off of the Raven. But since the Raven that says Nevermore has little personality besides saying Nevermore, I made it so that there's a lot more originality here with Nevermore Star being an old woman. She worries a lot and stuff, while also being named Nevermore Star. Level 1 is the easiest level to make characters off of. These are just characters which have a basic premise in them. Level 2 is a bit harder. As stated before, these are characters that have a basis to them. Thistlespark has to be one of my favorites. He's based off of the Rabbid plant from Mario plus Rabbids. In-game, the Rabbid plant is very loud, looks very angry. You can see the picture right there. He's very sadistic of sorts, and that's kind of what I implemented with Thistlespark. Thistlespark's angry, lashes out a lot. And they're also very ambitious, because if I look at the Rabbid plant, it looks like a king of sorts. I made it so that Thistlespark, ambitious, he wants a leadership role, and he will do anything to get it. Tellheart, it's very obvious that Tellheart is based off the Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart. The basis of The Telltale Heart is that this crazy man kills a guy. And that's basically that. If you were to tone down Tellheart, that's basically it. Tellheart is crazy, and in the canonically of Ruins of the Nevermore, she takes after Thistlespark over there. She worships him in a mad craze because her dad did not give her any love as a child. She's not okay and needs therapy. Grizzly Paw, it's very obvious he's Freddy. Freddy's basics is that, he's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. But very cold yet somewhat shy. That's how I go around with Grizzly Paw. He takes himself in the leader role very seriously, but he's also quite shy and has a lot of stuff going on in his head. And that kind of brings us to his antagonizer, which is Purple Willow of level 3. Level 3 is the hardest. As you see here, these are characters that are based on characters who have a lot of personality in them. William Afton, he's a local crazy person. There's not much really, but he killed a bunch of kids, went a little mad, got stuck in a suit. I need to rewrite Purple Willow, but for Purple Willow, he's crazy, but I wrote in a adder to that, or something that adds onto it. It's because, his family whole died, he doesn't want to see anyone else die, and that kind of led them to, quote-unquote, saving other cats by killing them. I need to rewrite it so that he doesn't have the suit, but it's still really cool. Ghost Song is based off of the Phantom of the Opera. This guy's very bubbly. He's he's an egotistical maniac. He loves to sing. He will make a diss track out of everything. For Ghost Song, he's a narcissist. He just I don't even have a script, but he belittles others to make himself look bigger, but Thistle Spark also has a play in the story. It's his fault that he's like this. And he's still very bubbly, even though. These levels get harder as they go. There is a line between based on and catified. I mainly have a lot of trouble with level 3 cats because, well, there's so much personality that goes into the characters that they're based off of that it's really hard to not make a catified version. So when these happen, you really gotta think onto how can I put this in a Warrior Cat's world. It could even work in any type of world, that being, I don't know, but any world. You just gotta add your own originality to them and make a story that doesn't technically exactly match the one of the catified of the character you're based off of. Cause you can have basic premises in them, but make your own story. That's the joy of creation, and these are only jumping off points for you to make likable characters for a story. I don't know what I was even saying there. Bye, I guess.